Let me ask you a very direct question. How many nights have you gone to bed exhausted and still unable to fall asleep? You get into bed, you turn off the light, you close your eyes, and your body is exhausted, but your mind won't cooperate. Thoughts start racing. You look at the clock. 20 minutes have passed, 30, an hour. Or maybe something even worse happens to you. You fall asleep, but at 3 a.m., for no apparent reason, you're wide awake again. And here's the truly concerning part. Sleeping poorly doesn't just make you tired, it's slowly making you sick. What's even worse is that many of the solutions you're offered are actually making the problem worse without you realizing it. If this sounds familiar, stay until the end, because today we're going to talk about why you truly can't sleep and how to recover your sleep in a natural and sustainable way. Subscribe to the channel right now, because here we talk about real health, explained clearly and without empty promises. Insomnia, the epidemic almost no one takes seriously. Insomnia has become one of the most silent epidemics of our time. Silent because you can't see it, because it doesn't bleed, because it doesn't hurt, at least not right away. Today, more than 40% of the population suffers from some type of sleep disorder, and many people have already accepted it as something normal. But it's not normal. Sleeping poorly doesn't just mean feeling tired. It means your body's not repairing itself. Lack of sleep increases the risk of diabetes by up to 50%. It doubles the risk of cardiovascular disease. It triples the likelihood of obesity, and it quadruples the risk of depression. Sleeping poorly isn't uncomfortable, it's dangerous, it's literally taking years off your life. Why common solutions don't work? When someone can't sleep, they usually do three things. First, they push through it. Second, they try random remedies. And third, they end up turning to pills. The problem is this: sleeping pills don't create natural sleep. They create sedation. They alter deep sleep architecture. They cause dependence. And over time, they stop working. Melatonin works for a few days, but the body adapts. And many natural remedies you find online are poorly dosed or don't address the real cause. That's why today I'm not going to give you a Band-Aid. I'm going to explain what's actually going wrong in your body. Why you really can't sleep. Most people believe insomnia is just stress, that it's a racing mind, that it's overthinking. That plays a role, yes, but it's not the root cause. In the vast majority of cases, insomnia has three deep biological causes, and they're almost always present at the same time. Cause one: your brain doesn't know how to slow down. Your brain works through neurotransmitters. They are chemical messengers that regulate everything from your mood to your sleep. To sleep well, two are essential: GABA, the nervous system's natural brake; serotonin, the precursor to melatonin. When GABA is low, your mind doesn't calm down. When serotonin is imbalanced, your body doesn't recognize when it's time to sleep. That's why you can be physically exhausted and still feel mentally wired. So what lowers these neurotransmitters? Chronic stress, poor nutrition, magnesium and B vitamin deficiencies, screens, artificial light, and constant stimulation. Cause two: elevated cortisol at night. Cortisol is the stress hormone. In the morning, it should be high to wake you up. At night, it should be low to allow sleep. But when you live rushed, worried, overstimulated, cortisol stays elevated all day and also at night. Your body interprets this as danger, and a body on alert does not sleep. This isn't controlled by willpower. It's regulated at a biochemical level. Cause three: brain inflammation. This is the cause almost no one talks about. The brain can become inflamed too. And when that happens, neurotransmitters aren't produced properly, signals become distorted, sleep becomes light and fragmented. The most common causes: sugar and ultra-processed foods, omega-3 deficiency, oxidative stress, environmental toxins. Without reducing this inflammation, insomnia persists. The real strategy to sleep well: to sleep deeply, you need three things at the same time: increase GABA and serotonin, reduce cortisol, lower brain inflammation, and there is a natural combination that acts exactly there. This is where the infusion comes in. The natural 3-ingredient infusion. It's not magic, it's not superstition, it's physiology applied correctly. 3 simple ingredients: chamomile, passion flower, magnesium, but used the right way. Chamomile, more than a relaxing herb. Chamomile contains apigenin, a compound that binds to GABA receptors in the brain. This helps slow mental activity, reduce anxiety, and make it easier to fall asleep. It also helps lower cortisol and synchronize your circadian rhythm. Passion flower. Long-lasting calm. Passion flower works in a complementary way. It doesn't just stimulate GABA, it prevents it from breaking down too quickly. That prolongs the calming effect. It also has antioxidant properties that reduce brain inflammation. Magnesium, the essential mineral. Magnesium is essential for sleep. It's involved in more than 300 reactions in the body. It regulates GABA, it regulates melatonin, it relaxes muscles, it reduces cortisol. Without enough magnesium, sleeping well is almost impossible. If this content is helping you understand your insomnia, subscribe now. Here we don't talk about quick tricks, we talk about real solutions. Let's continue. How to prepare the infusion correctly. Preparation is key. You'll need dried chamomile, preferably organic, dried passion flower, magnesium glycinate powder, filtered water. Preparation. Bring half a liter of water to a boil. Turn off the heat and wait 2 minutes. Add 2 teaspoons of chamomile, 1 teaspoon of passion flower. Cover and let it steep for exactly 10 minutes. Strain it. When it's warm, add 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium. Optional, 1 teaspoon of raw honey, never sugar. When and how much to take? 1 hour before bedtime, not right before. Half a cup is enough. The rest can be stored in the refrigerator for up to 48 hours. Minimum consistency, 2 to 3 weeks. Without sleep hygiene, there are no results. The infusion helps, but habits are just as important. Essential rules. No screens 90 minutes before bed. A dark, cool bedroom. The bed is only for sleeping. Consistent schedules. No caffeine after 2 p.m. The habit that ruins your sleep. Waking up in the middle of the night and checking your phone. That activates your brain, reinforces the pattern, and resets the wake cycle. If you wake up, no light, no clock, no screen. Breathe slowly. Visualize calm. What you can expect if you do it right. First few days, more relaxation. Days 4 to 7, you fall asleep faster. Days 10 to 15, deep, continuous sleep. If after 3 weeks you don't improve, consult a doctor. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a basic biological necessity. Without sleep, everything deteriorates. Health, mood, relationships, and performance. The good news is this. Your body wants to sleep. It just needs the right conditions. Let me know in the comments how long you've been dealing with insomnia. Share this video with someone who sleeps poorly, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Take care. Sleep well. See you in the next video.